Hello guys, it's awesome you're keeping us company. My name is Kelly Weils and this is Beauty Booth. We continue, talking about weaving and whatever that entails weaving. And with Ronny, we keep on doing what he does best. Yes. So,
thank you, Kelly, for having me.
Thank you as well. And for being with us and continuing in this series of learning what weaving is all about and everything that entails weaving. And I can see you already have your model with the lines, cornrows ready.
Yes, yes.
Yes, and if we can take back our viewers, the first time when we started this series, short series of weaving, we started by, talking about the lines, the cornrows that you usually use to lay or to sew in your weaves. And we talked about the different ones regarding or based by different styles.
Yes.
And here is one of another different way of having your cornrows.
Yes.
Yeah.
So today we are doing a closure. So that's why we've covered cornrowed everything.
Yes.
Her hair is natural, and for natural people, when you want to do a straight hair, the texture is different.
Yeah.
So we normally cover everything. Back then we used to do like a full sew-in, but since technology has advanced, we've come up with closures.
Yeah.
So the reason we are partitioning in the middle is because of her face structure. We want to give her like a long face. That's why we've partitioned in the middle. You can partition anywhere.
Yeah.
A closure is the one that you either use it in the middle or the side or this other side.
Yeah.
Then there's a frontal where you can use it from, you place it from one ear
to the other ear.
And you can partition anywhere depending on your preference. And then there's a 360 that goes round.
Yes.
But today we'll just do the closure, so we'll talk about the closure.
All right.
The lines, as we talked about that other episode, is flat lines, so that you don't have any bumps. And the back, let me show you the back.
Yeah.
Same as what we did the other time.
Yeah, I can see.
Yeah.
And again, like you've said before, or some while back, people, whenever they had natural hair, another thing, when it comes to the front, they would relax the hair, the front only. Of which now with closures now it's safer and better.
It's safer. Alafu, another thing, if you're growing back your hairline, this is a really good way of doing it because it's a protective styling. So long as the cornrows are not too tight, they don't pull your hairline.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a good way of growing back your hairline.
All right.
Yeah.
So Ronny, I'm going to let you do what you do best. I can see you already have some few products. We have the hair and we have
an elastic band.
What is it for?
You'll see shortly. So we have everything set.
All right.
So what you normally do, you take the closure, you confirm whether it's the right one. There's some closures that normally come with partitioning already.
Okay.
This one has no partitioning, so but I'll show you how to get the partitioning. Slouch a bit. You need to place it to see how it's going to lay. Most of them normally come with baby hairs. There's some clients who normally don't like these baby hairs.
Yeah.
They normally prefer them going back. There's some people who cannot live without baby hairs.
Yeah, true.
They normally say, "Kama haina baby hair sitaki."
Yeah. Oh, that's what they say.
Yeah. So, so this one, check whether it's sitting perfectly.
Yeah.
Let me take your hair. Also, again, as you said in the other episode, you confirm whether you have 80 grams, 90, 100.
Yeah, true.
To determine how full you want your hair.
Yeah.
So we won't do that because we already did it.
Okay, and then the other thing I can tell, I have noticed is this the same texture of the color? Or not texture, the feeling, but the color.
Yeah, the color is the same because this is 1B and this is 1B.
Wow. So you also have to make sure they are all the same.
Yes.
Because you can buy this differently and the bundles differently.
Yes, so you have to make sure both of them are the same color. So what we normally start with is the closure. We take the elastic, which you were asking me about.
Yeah.
Initially, we used to do with the thread only, but then we realized after like a week, the thread becomes loose, and then the closure can be seen.
Okay.
It lifts up. But now we discovered the elastic is way better.
Okay.
Si ya nguo peke yake. So you just measure the client's head. Make sure it's not too tight.
This is totally new to me. Stepping into your world, then, Kelly, it's not what you thought.
So you take the elastic,
Yeah.
you sew it to the end,
Wow, okay.
the end of where the closure is starting
Yes.
or beginning. Same as the other
To
side.
the other side.
Make sure it's flush with that lighter part of the closure.
Yeah.
For this one, I normally prefer the smallest needle so that you don't interfere with the lace.
Okay.
Because once you tear the lace, you don't have a closure anymore.
So why would you wear your lace like that?
Like
With a band?
with a band.
Yeah.
Or you'll see. I'll explain to you shortly.
All right.
Let me just finish sewing it. So you do nice simple stitches,
Yeah.
not too lifted, because it's going to be pressing down on the client's scalp.
Yeah.
You don't want her to be uncomfortable, because you imagine she's going to wear it for, say, a month,
Yeah.
month plus. Make sure the knot is also flat, not too lifted. You do the same on the other side.
Okay.
Make sure the elastic is facing the same direction. If it twists, you're going to have to remove it and redo it again.
Good. Yeah.
So just make sure everything is perfect. Check it. And your closure is ready to be placed.
Okay. You can see it
Flat.
is well,
Yeah. Another thing about these frontals and closures, most of the time you'll find the client is either lighter than the lace of the closure or darker. So for that, if someone is darker, we just apply foundation, same color as her skin color.
The not
If someone
bleaching way of.
Someone is lighter, you bleach it.
Yes.
So that it blends in there.
Yeah.
I even forgot to introduce our model.
Yes.
She's called Hilda.
Hilda, how are you feeling? Okay, so wave to our viewers. Yeah. And I can already tell what it is, why you did that.
Oh,
Let me just wait and confirm. Now,
So yeah. Is it too tight? You need to confirm with the client whether it's too tight.
Yes.
If it's too loose, you will loosen it. You cut a bit.
Yeah.
If it's too tight, you have to change the elastic, the whole thing.
Again.
Most people normally cut the lace when it's already on the head. I normally like doing it.
Well, you first place it, see how it looks, then you remove, then you
And
cut.
then I remove and then I cut, yeah. But most people normally do it on the head.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think my preference is just to do it outside. Sitting well, but as you can see,
Yeah.
there's still a bit that we've left out,
Yeah.
so that needs to be cut out as well. But that one you can do it when it's in the client's head.
Okay.
So you're asking the reason people would prefer wearing. As you can see, it's already flat. We don't even have to put too much pressure on the client's head.
Yeah.
So what we used to do with the thread is we used to sew it here and pull it till here,
Okay.
and then do the same on the other
On the other
side. But
side.
that one you'd find it there's a lot of pressure on the hair
On the hair,
because it has to hold the closure down.
Yes.
So we stopped using that, and that's why we are doing this one now.
Actually, it makes even sense when you do it like this.
Can you even
Rather-
see it even easier?
Yeah. Rather than now, you can imagine sewing the elastic band on your hair.
Oh yes.
Yes.
So the excess, you just remove it. And we are ready to sew it down.
All right.
As I said, for the closure, I normally prefer the thinnest needle.
Yes. So
So
it
that you
does
don't-
not destroy the lace.
The lace, yes.
Yeah, the moment you've just done that, that's what I thought. That's a very nice trick for laying the lace. So just like we have the way you've laid this one, even for the one ear to ear, you do the same.
You do the same, but it's
Okay.
only that the process is a bit different.
Uh-huh.
Because now that one you have to make sure the whole hairline, you cut it, sorry,
I can remove them.
yeah, you can remove them.
Yeah.
You have to make sure that the lace of your frontal, you cut it exactly to how the client's hairline looks like.
Okay. All right.
That one takes
But
a
the
bit more
band, you will
time.
also do the band.
The band has to be there.
At the back.
Anything with a lace,
Yes.
the band has to be there to hold the lace down. So as you're sewing the lace down, you must make sure, let me show you, you must make sure there are no bumps. Everything is perfectly flat.
Yeah, I can see.
Because if it has bumps, when you section in the middle, you'll feel them as well.
Oh,
But if you check this one,
yes,
it's completely flat.
it is.
And it's supposed to be that way.
Yeah. Yeah, it
Whichever
is
angle
flat.
you check, it's completely flat.
Yes.
So you make sure you stretch the closure a bit to get a uniform.
Seamlessly.
So and that's how you fix a closure. There's one other thing that I normally do. Most
Yeah.
people normally, I normally check the first line,
Yeah. Or the one that, the very, very first
the very
one,
first
yeah.
line, this one here coming up.
Yes.
I normally like sewing, doing just a small thread here, just to make sure it doesn't move back.
Move back.
Yeah. Some people normally say that when you're spoiling the lace, but I normally just do very thin thread,
Okay.
just to avoid it moving back. For that front part, I only do
With a single.
with a single thread, not double, because you want to protect the closure as well,
Okay.
so that you can reuse it.
Yeah.
And you make your sections very wide apart, and very thin. And your closure is set.
Okay.
This is the most important part of the over closure,
Yeah.
of closure weaving, because if you get the closure wrong, there's no point of doing the backside.
It will be for nothing.
It will be for nothing.
All right.
So just make sure everything is flat, everything is laid down perfectly. And as you can see, I'm still using my brush,
Yeah.
not a comb. Isn't it perfect?
Yeah.
I hold everything up. Yes. So now we can go to the weaving part. The weaving part basically is the same as what we did in the other episode.
Yeah.
Since you don't want to cut the client's weave, you
Yeah.
fold, make sure the weft is as soft and
Soft
as
Flexible
as possible, so that you fold the ends. Oh, and another thing for frontals, I normally don't do my lines coming down like this, because it has a wider area of lace.
Yeah.
All my lines normally go back.
Okay.
so that when someone is partitioning, you don't feel the bumps of the lines going vertically.
Yes.
So all of them normally go back, so that when you place the closure, wherever you section, there won't be any bumps.
So where are you starting for this particular one?
For this one,
Yeah.
still same. I'll skip the last line. I'll do from the second last one. I can point out that for the back, I normally sew it on the elastic band.
Yes, but under you've already
There's a line there,
the
yeah,
line.
so captured the line as well.
Yeah.
Because I know someone might ask, so do you sew on the elastic band or not?
Yes.
This side, the back. You just sew it on the elastic band.
So for that particular turn, again, you're going to fold it like you did the last episode.
Yes. The process for sewing is the same.
Okay.
And as we said in the other episode, is you have to make sure the client is always comfortable.
Yeah.
When you're turning her, you don't
Roughly turn her.
Don't roughly turn her.
Ronny,
Yeah.
I can see over there something is happening. So what are you going to do between this part and this one?
Over here,
Yeah.
the line, the elastic has to be on the first line.
It has to be
only.
on the first line.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But when you're sewing it, you sew
Yes.
it on the elastic and through the line as well.
All right.
When I get there, I'll show you.
All right. So what we shall do, we are going to take a very short commercial break. Then we come back, then we'll see how far you've gone, right?
Okay.
Okay. So guys, we're going to have a very short commercial break. Give Ronny some time, to speed up and get to see what it is, when the whole weave has been sewn in. So stay with us.
So for most closures, they normally come with a partitioning. Some don't come with a partitioning like this one.
Ronny, you did
Yeah.
it. Yes, you did it. So guys, there you go. What do you think? Welcome back, guys. We are almost done, and Ronny is doing the finishing touches, as you can see. And Ronny, what is it that you're doing right now? Because I can see you now at the front.
Yeah, I'm winding up with sewing the weave down. So for the top part next to the
Yes.
closure, I normally do it next to the beginning of the closure. I don't know if that makes sense.
Right next to where it ends.
Right next to where it ends, so that you can have that seamlessness,
Yes.
as you had said before. Yeah. So let me show you. Right where it ends,
Yes.
and then you make sure it's as flat as possible again. As you've noticed, I normally like my weaves looking as natural as possible. Yeah.
And also I believe when a weave or wig, whichever that it is, when it is well laid, it looks good.
Yes, yes.
It looks good.
And we are done. So now we take our brush as usual,
Yes.
just to make sure everything has been laid down perfectly.
Perfectly, yeah.
So for most closures, they normally come with a partitioning.
Uh-huh.
Some don't come with a partitioning like this one.
Mm-hmm.
So you just create your own partition where you want it.
Yeah. So for her, I remember you said you are going for the mid.
Yeah, we are doing the middle parting because we want to give her some, we want to show her face being a bit elongated.
Yeah.
So creating the line is normally a process on its own.
Mm-hmm.
There's what we call there's what we call a wrap form
A wrap form.
that we normally use,
Mm-hmm.
but we're going to discuss that when we are styling,
Yeah.
so that you can see how it's used.
All right.
So at the moment you're just checking whether everything was laid down perfectly. Okay, if you put your hand through, you won't feel any bumps.
There's nothing.
Perfectly
It is for
laid.
sure.
Mm. And that is how the weave is supposed to look like after you've used the closure.
Closure.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, guys. As you can see, we are done. We can basically say we are done, and this is how you incorporate closure with your weave, right? And it's very beautiful and seamless. Ronny, you did
Yeah.
it. Yes, you did it. So, guys, there you go. What do you think? Like your comment, your thoughts regarding this style, and you can use the handles right there below and tell us what it is you feel about this kind of style, this way of weaving. Ronny,
Yeah,
what do you think?
I like it.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yes.
You're gonna like it better when it's styled.
Yeah. So which we shall be looking at that for the next episode. So guys, don't go because the series continues. But before we wrap it up, Ronny, for anyone that would want to experience this kind of style, where can they find you?
They can find me at Kimathi House, Lamore Hair Care. It's on mezzanine floor.
Okay.
Yeah, it's in CBD town.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
And for your gram?
Instagram, we have our handle is Lamore Beauty Arts, and for Facebook we use Lamore Hair Care.
Lamore Hair Care.
Yeah.
All right, guys, and pamper yourself and look beautiful and snatch yourself. Beautiful. This is nice. I've never seen this.
What do you think?
Before I would have thought it is a wig, but no. Beautiful. All right, guys, there you have it. Until next time, when you keep on with the series, slay us away.